The Book of Enoch. Book 1, Watchers, Chapter 7, The Holy Angels. Verse 1. And these are the names of the holy angels who watch mankind. Verse 2. Uriel, one of the holy angels, who is over the world and over Tartarus. Verse 3. Raphael, one of the holy angels, who is over the spirits of men. Verse 4. Raguel, one of the holy angels who takes vengeance on the world of the luminaries. Verse 5. Michael, one of the holy angels, to wit, he that is set over the best part of mankind and over chaos. Verse 6. Sarachael, one of the holy angels, who is set over the spirits who sin in the spirit. Verse 7. Gabriel, one of the holy angels, who is over paradise and the serpents and the cherubim. Verse 8. Remiel, one of the holy angels, whom God set over those who rise. Verse 9. And I proceeded to where things were chaotic, and I saw there something horrible. I saw neither a heaven above, nor a firmly founded earth, but a place chaotic and horrible. Verse 10. And there I saw 7 stars of the heaven bound together in it, like great mountains and burning with fire. Verse 11. Then I said, For what sin are they bound, and on what account have they been cast in hither? Verse 12. Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me and was chief over them, and said, Enoch, why dost thou ask? And why art thou eager for the truth? These are of the number of the stars of heaven, which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord, and are bound here till 10,000 years. The time entailed by their sins are consummated. Verse 13. And from thence I went to another place, which was still more horrible than the former. And I saw a horrible thing, a great fire there which burnt and blazed, and the place was cleft as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. Neither its extent or magnitude could I see, nor could I conjecture. Verse 14. Then I said, How fearful is the place, and how terrible to look upon. Verse 15. Then Uriel answered me, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and affright? Verse 16. And I answered, Because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of the pain. Verse 17. And he said unto me, This place is the prison of the angels, and here they will be imprisoned forever. Verse 18. And thence I went to another place, the mountain of hard rock. Verse 19. And there was in it 4 hollow places, deep and wide and very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to look at. Verse 20. Then Raphael answered, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, These hollow places have been created for this very purpose, that the spirits of the souls of the dead should assemble therein. Yea, that all the souls of the children of men should assemble here. And these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment, and till their appointed period, till the great judgment upon them. Verse 21. I saw a dead man making suit, and his voice went forth to heaven and made suit. And I asked Raphael, the angel who was with me, and I said unto him, This spirit which maketh suit, whose is it, whose voice goeth forth and maketh suit to heaven? Verse 22. And he answered me, saying, This is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew. And he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. Verse 23. Then I asked regarding it, and regarding all the hollow places, why is one separated from the other? Verse 24. And he answered me and said unto me, These three have been made, that the spirits of the dead might be separated. And such a division has been made for the spirits of the righteous, in which there is the bright spring of water, and such has been made for sinners when they die and are buried in the earth, and judgment has not been executed on them in their lifetime. Verse 25. Here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain, till the great day of judgment and punishment and torment of those who curse forever, and retribution for their spirits. There he shall bind them forever. And such a division has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit, who make disclosures concerning their destruction, when they were slain in the days of the sinners. Verse 26. Such has been made for the spirits of men who were not righteous but sinners, who were complete in transgression, and of the transgressors they shall be companions, but their spirits shall not be slain in the day of judgment, nor shall they be raised from thence. Verse 27. Then I blessed the Lord of glory and said, Blessed be my Lord, the Lord of righteousness, who ruleth forever. Verse 28. From thence I went to another place to the west of the ends of the earth. And I saw a burning fire which ran without resting, and paused not from its course day or night, but regularly. Verse 29. And I asked, saying, What is this which rests not? Verse 30. Then Raguel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered me and said unto me, This course of fire which thou hast seen is the fire in the west, which persecutes all the luminaries of heaven. Verse 31. And from thence I went to another place of the earth, and he showed me a mountain range of fire which burnt day and night. Verse 32. And I went beyond it and saw 7 magnificent mountains, all differing each from the other. And the stones were magnificent and beautiful, magnificent as a whole, of glorious appearance and fair exterior. 3 towards the east, 1 founded on the other, and 3 towards the south, 1 upon the other, and deep rough ravines, no one of which joined with any other. Verse 33. And the 7th mountain was in the midst of these, and it excelled them in height, resembling the seat of a throne, and fragrant trees encircled the throne. Verse 34. And amongst them was a tree such as I had never yet smelt, neither was any amongst them, nor were others like it. It had a fragrance beyond all fragrance, and its leaves and blooms and wood wither not forever. And its fruit is beautiful, and its fruit resembles the dates of a palm. Verse 35. Then I said, How beautiful is this tree, and fragrant, and its leaves are fair, and its blossoms very delightful in appearance. Verse 36. Then answered Michael, one of the holy and honored angels who was with me, and was their leader. Verse 37. And he said unto me, Enoch, why dost thou ask me regarding the fragrance of the tree, and why dost thou wish to learn the truth? Verse 38. Then I answered him, saying, I wish to know about everything, but especially about this tree. Verse 39. And he answered, saying, This high mountain which thou hast seen, whose summit is like the throne of God, is his throne, where the Holy Great One, the Lord of glory, the eternal King, will sit, when he shall come down to visit the earth with goodness. And as for this fragrant tree, no mortal is permitted to touch it till the great judgment, when he shall take vengeance on all and bring to its consummation forever. It shall then be given to the righteous and holy. Its fruit shall be for food to the elect. it shall be transplanted to the holy place, to the temple of the Lord, the eternal King. Verse 40. Then shall they rejoice with joy and be glad, and into the holy place shall they enter, and its fragrance shall be in their bones. And they shall live a long life on earth, such as thy fathers lived. And in their days shall no sorrow or plague or torment or calamity touch them. Verse 41. Then blessed I the God of glory, the eternal King, who hath prepared such things for the righteous, and hath created them and promised to give them. Verse 42. And I went from thence to the middle of the earth, and I saw a blessed place in which there were trees with branches abiding and blooming. Verse 43. And there I saw a holy mountain, and underneath the mountain to the east there was a stream, and it flowed towards the south. And I saw towards the east another mountain higher than this, and between them a deep and narrow ravine. In it also ran a stream underneath the mountain. Verse 44. And to the west thereof there was another mountain, lower than the former and of small elevation, and a ravine deep and dry between them. And another deep and dry ravine was at the extremities of the three mountains. Verse 45. And all the ravines were deep and narrow, of hard rock, and trees were not planted upon them. And I marveled at the rocks, and I marveled at the ravine, yea, I marveled very much. Verse 46. Then said I, For what object is this blessed land, which is entirely filled with trees, and this accursed valley between? Verse 47. Then Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered and said, This accursed valley is for those who are accursed forever. Here shall all the accursed be gathered together, who utter with their lips against the Lord unseemly words, and of his glory speak hard things. Here shall they be gathered together, and here shall be their place of judgment. Verse 48. In the last days there shall be upon them the spectacle of righteous judgment in the presence of the righteous forever. Here shall the merciful bless the Lord of glory, the eternal King. In the days of judgment over the former, they shall bless him for the mercy in accordance with which he has assigned them. Verse 49. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and set forth his glory, and lauded him gloriously. Verse 50. And thence I went towards the east, into the midst of the mountain range of the desert. And I saw a wilderness, and it was solitary, full of trees and plants, and water gushed forth from above, rushing like a copious watercourse towards the northwest. It caused clouds and dew to ascend on every side. Verse 51. And thence I went to another place in the desert, and approached to the east of this mountain range. And there I saw aromatic trees exhaling the fragrance of frankincense and myrrh. And the trees also were similar to the almond tree. Verse 52. And beyond these I went afar to the east, and I saw another place, a valley of water. And therein there was a tree, the color of fragrant trees such as the mastic. And on the sides of those valleys I saw fragrant cinnamon. And beyond these I proceeded to the east. Verse 53. And I saw other mountains, and amongst them were groves of trees, and there flowed forth from them nectar, which is named Sarara and Galbanum. And beyond these mountains I saw another mountain to the east of the ends of the earth, whereon were aloe trees. And all the trees were full of stocte, being like almond trees. And when one burnt it, it smelled sweeter than any fragrant odor. Verse 54. And after these fragrant odors, as I looked towards the north, over the mountains, I saw 7 mountains full of choice nard, and fragrant trees, and cinnamon and pepper. Verse 55. And thence I went over the summits of all these mountains, far towards the east of the earth, and passed above the Erythraean sea and went far from it and passed over the angel Zotiel. And it came to the garden of righteousness, and from afar off I saw numerous trees. And these great two trees, they are very great, beautiful, and glorious, and magnificent, and the tree of knowledge, whose holy fruit they eat, and know great wisdom. Verse 57, that tree is in height like the strangler fig, and its leaves are like the carob tree, and its fruit is like the clusters of the vine, very beautiful, and the fragrance of the tree penetrates afar. Verse 58, then I said, how beautiful is the tree, and how attractive is its look. Verse 59, then Raphael, the holy angel who was with me, answered me and said, this is the tree of wisdom, of which thy father old and thy aged mother, who were before thee, have eaten. And they learnt wisdom, and their eyes were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they were driven out of the garden. Verse 60, and from thence I went to the ends of the earth, and saw there great beasts, and each differed from the other, and birds also differing in appearance and beauty and voice, the one differing from the other. Verse 61, and to the east of those beasts I saw the ends of the earth whereon the heaven rests, and the portals of the heaven open, and I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals out of which they proceed, and wrote down all their outlets, of each individual star by itself, according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, and their times and their months, as Uriel the holy angel who was with me showed me. Verse 62, he showed all things to me and wrote them down for me. Also their names he wrote for me, and their laws and their companies. Verse 63, and from thence I went towards the north to the ends of the earth, and there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. Verse 64, and here I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven. Through each of them proceed north winds. When they blow, there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good. But when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth, and they blow with violence. Verse 65, and from thence I went towards the west to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 portals of the heaven open, such as I had seen in the east, the same number of portals, and the same number of outlets. Verse 66, and from thence I went to the south, to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 open portals of the heaven. And thence there come dew, rain, and wind. And from thence I went to the east, to the ends of the heaven, and saw here the 3 eastern portals of heaven open, and small portals above them. Verse 67, through each of these small portals pass the stars of heaven, and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. Verse 68, and as often as I saw, I blessed always the Lord of glory, and I continued to bless the Lord of glory, who has wrought great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the angels, and to spirits, and to men, that they might praise his work and all his creation, that they might see the work of his might, and praise the great work of his hands, and bless him forever. And that is the end of Book 1, Watchers, Chapter 7, The Holy Angels.